It's 2:20 in the morning and it's time to feed baby girl. So once I fed her, I changed her, I laid her back down, but she didn't want to lay in her bed. She wanted to be in her bobby pillow. So I put her there so I can start pumping. As you can see, the first course of action I did was grab my coconut oil. So yes, I can massage my boobies. You need to help your milk flow. And guys, when I am pumping, I love to enjoy tea. It's the shiznits. Up 6 a.m. and your girl is back at it. Look at my facial expression. I am angry. That's what happens when you only get 2 to 3 hours of sleep. But it's okay, it was all worth it for my daughter. As you can see, I was making a cup of coffee first, and I was also warming up my daughter's bottle. So as you'll see throughout this video, a lot of times if my husband was too tired, I would warm up my daughter's bottle, feed her, and then make me something to drink, something hot. I don't know, I wasn't feeling nothing cold. So coffee, tea, and then I would feed her, change her diaper, get her settled, and then I would pump. And y'all, this was life. No sleep, gang. Your girl lacked sleep. That's why I needed tea to stay up, especially when you're pumping. You need to do something. So drinking tea, drinking coffee. I only drink coffee once a day. And watching YouTube videos have been my life, especially when I'm pumping. So again, it's still 6 a.m. I took care of my daughter and now it's time. It is pump time. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. Now it's currently 9 a.m. Your girl got comfy in her little chair and again drinking tea because I always needed a beverage when I was drinking. Maybe pumping milk made me extra thirsty and I needed to drink something so I could produce more? I don't know. That could be possible. Now you can fast forward this little section or just watch my bottles of milk fill up. It still amazes me the things us women can do, especially for our children. Gotta love Mother Nature. And now it is lunchtime. At 12 noon, your girl was pumping again. This time I'm in my living room and I'm just chillaxing, watching videos on my phone. Because this is what you do when you are a pumping mom. Your machine and your phone become your life for the next 30 to 40 minutes. Unless your baby's crying, and then you're in a situation. But that's why it's good to have helpers. And there's been times when I didn't have a helper and I was really in a situation. But hey, that comes with being a mama, right? You just gotta figure it out. As y'all can see, your girl was a pumping cow. If I offend you by saying pumping cow or that I am a cow by pumping milk, again, that's me being humorous. I say that jokingly because, I don't know, makes me laugh, okay? But I did pump again at 3 p.m. and at 6 p.m. So I didn't show you any clips of me pumping at those times, but I did pump at those times. And pretty much after a while, after you had your baby and you become a exclusively pumping mom, the schedule, you just kind of know. Feed baby pump, feed baby pump. As the baby gets older, you are going to change how many pumping sessions you have per day. So once you have the baby, you should pump anywhere between 8 to 10. 10 is a lot. That's why I'm stuttering. Once you give birth to your baby, you should ideally pump 8 to 10 times a day, like within 24 hours, because the days blend. You only get like 3 to 4 hours sleep if you're lucky. But anywho, this was my schedule, and again, it's good to pump a lot, especially after you have your baby, because the key here is the more you pump, the more milk you produce. Around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., I would pump one more time before going to bed. So, baby girl is in her little bed, and I'm currently pumping. I'm doing a power pump, so what that means is I just pumped for 20 minutes and then I take a 10-minute break, and now I'm pumping for another 10 minutes, and then I take another 10-minute break, and then I pump again for 10 minutes, and that's to help increase my milk supply. Now guys, I didn't power pump all the time. Actually, it's called cluster pumping, which is supposed to mimic when your baby is cluster feeding on you. Again, I did power pumping, cluster pumping, whatever you want to call it, more so to help increase my milk supply. And depending on what I was producing in that time period would determine how often I clustered pump. You can do cluster pumping for straight 2 to 3 days and then give yourself a break. I wouldn't recommend cluster pumping every single day. You would exhaust yourself. So don't do that, okay? Cluster pump or power pump, whatever you want to call it, with caution. And I'm not doing a chicken dance. I'm massaging my boobies. It's supposed to help get the milk out. Like you milking the cow. So my husband says that I shouldn't say I'm a cow, but literally I feel like I'm a cow. I'm a human cow for my daughter. Hope you enjoyed my schedule. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know how to decrease your pumping session because your baby is getting older, that'll be in the next video. I will also talk about how to maintain your milk supply even though you are decreasing your sessions. So stay tuned for the next video, okay, where I discuss that. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. For me, humping worked best after I took care of my daughter. A lot of moms shared that they struggled on when to pump. So I did have a very supportive, well, I do, not did, because he's still here. I have a very supportive husband, so he a lot of times would feed our daughter and then I could just pump. But sometimes he was tired, sometimes he was at work, and so on those days where he was tired or at work, I would take care of my daughter first, change her diaper, feed her, and then I would pump. Happy baby equals a happy life, and that's how I did it. Okay? Until next time. The robe life is the mom life. See this? I literally lived in my robe. After I had my daughter, it just made pumping so much easier. It's like, bam! Don't even have to get undressed. Check out my description for more details on my pumping schedule. Thanks for watching!